welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be deep cleaning my house and cleaning things that I never or hardly ever clean. Sometimes you guys comment on my cleaning videos that you don't think my house looks that dirty. So this one is for you. I'm going to show you how bad it really is. It's going to give you the ultimate cleaning motivation because I just cannot believe how disgusting some of these things are. So in today's video, I'm cleaning things like my dishwasher, my washing machine, my tumble dryer, black mold, the lights. Like, it really is pretty gross. So I hope you enjoy it and I hope it motivates you guys to get up and clean some of these things as well. So yeah, if you're new to my channel, I would love for you to subscribe and stick around for more cleaning content, and let's get into this. Right, so the first thing that I'm going to deep clean is my tumble dryer. I have not given this a proper clean for so very long. So the first thing that I'm going to do is to clean my lint drawer. You should do this at the end of every wash, but I actually haven't given it a good rinse for a while. So I'm going to give it a bit of a wash today. Just about to put this back now that it's all clean, and I've noticed that actually where it used to go is really filthy, so I'm also going to give that a good wipe out because there is quite a bit of lint in there. Not pretty. Next up, I'm going to clean the filter on our tumble dryer. Sometimes if this is really messy, it can affect the performance of your machine. So I'm going to clean it today because it's definitely been a while. So I'm going to first put a little towel down just in case lots comes out, or even some water as well. And all you have to do is put down and then pull these little blue things. Actually quite dirty even down here, so I need to wipe all this as well, but this comes all the way out, and then hopefully you can see some of the lint and dirt in there. Now that that's done, because it was actually quite bad. So now I'm going to leave this filter to fully dry out before I put it back in the machine. But if this is something that you haven't done for a while, I would totally recommend it because it will make your machine run better and it's also less of a fire hazard. I'm now going to wash my washing machine. This is something that I probably do a little bit more often than the tumble dryer, but still not as often as I should. So today I'm going to give it a good clean, also wash the drawer and look in the filter. So I'll show you how I do it. Oh my god, that is so gross. Right, I'm now going to remove this little thing. Sometimes coins or little toys can get stuck in here. So I'm going to see if there is anything in here. now cleaned the drawer itself, but actually inside the drawer is disgusting. There's quite a bit of mold in there. So I'm going to put some mold remover on it, and then I do have a smaller one of these, but I can't find it, which would actually have been perfect. But I'm going to try this big one. It's basically like an electric scrubby brush, so I'm going to give that a go and see if that helps. But yeah, the smaller one would have been better, but we'll just go with it. So I'm now going to actually run a cycle. This will help get rid of any nasty smells, and you can buy special like limescale salts for this, or some people like to use mouthwash because it kills bacteria. But I'm going to use Zaflora. It's an antiseptic and it will smell really nice, and it's also recommended that you can use this for this. So I'm just going to put a capful in and wash it slightly hotter than I normally would, and then it should be very clean. The next thing that I'm going to clean today is my phone. This is something I definitely don't clean enough, and apparently your phone is dirtier than a toilet seat. So how I'm going to do this, I have looked it up, but the best way to do it is to take the case off, and I'm going to give the case a good clean, and then I'm going to wipe down the screen just with a like an e-cloth is really good, or I love these squeaky clean cloths from Marigold. I'm just going to wet it the tiniest bit and then give it a really good wipe and get like any grease and fingerprints off of it, and it should be a lot cleaner. The reason I'm not using any product on the phone is because I don't want to damage the coating. Apparently if you use any abrasive cleaning products, it can damage it. I'm now going to deep clean our bins. This is something I probably do about once a month, or if there's ever any spills. But super simple. All I'm going to use is a little bit of Zaflora, which is a disinfectant. So I just dilute a capful of this with water, and then it smells really nice. is to put some bicarbonate of soda in the bottom of your bins to help absorb bad smells. Next up, I'm going to deep clean my mugs. They are getting quite stained with all of the coffee that we drink, and I've got this really good product. It's so simple to use. All you do is put a tablespoon of this powder into the mugs and then add boiling water, leave it for an hour, and they come up really sparkling clean. So I'm going to put the powder in and the water, and then while that's soaking, I can get on and clean something else. Soaking, they're actually fizzing away here, making loads of noise, but it makes me feel like it's definitely working. But while that's soaking, I'm going to do the dishwasher, which I'm dreading because I know there's food in there. So what I normally do when I wash the dishwasher is run a cycle with like an actual dishwasher cleaner, but first I'm going to wipe out inside if there's any food. I'm also going to clear out the filter, and then I'll also add some more rinse aid and salt, as well as giving it a good spray with a kitchen spray. So let's see how bad it is.
Goodness.
What the hell? Oh, this is so gross. Okay, so I'm gonna wash these. Next up, I'm going to clean my laptop, which is getting really dusty and the screen is really smudged. So I'm just going to give it a good clean because, like your phone, a lot of germs can sit on this. So I'll show you how I do it. So the first thing I'm going to do is give it a good dust just with a microfiber cloth. Then I'm going to use a wipe to give around the keyboard a wipe. And then I'm actually going to use a little cotton bud with my Zaflora solution in between the keys to really get in there and disinfect it. now I'm also going to clean the remote because again, there can be so many germs on this, so many people touch it after picking their nose and things like that. So I'm going to wash this. Going to wash the mugs thoroughly. The next thing that I really wanted to do is Fraser's walls and ceilings. Basically, he has a really high ceiling in his bedroom and I can see some cobwebs up there, but I haven't been able to reach them. So what I'm going to do is use my mop with a dry head on it and try and reach them that way. So that's a little bit better now, and while I'm in here I'm also going to dust Fraser's light. We got this from IKEA, we get loads of comments on it and it's great, but the dust does seem to catch on these bottom ones here, so I'm just going to give them a bit of a wipe. Next up, I'm going to clean the black mold that is on our windowsill. I don't know why, this is the only room in the house that gets it, and it's probably because the windows are so old in this house, we haven't replaced them. But all the black mold is kind of hidden behind the shutter, so I'll just show you. When you open them up, you can actually see how disgusting it gets, just like in and around here. And this builds up, even when I clean it, it will build up again. So to try and stop it, I did buy these little dehumidifiers on Amazon, and you basically place it in your window and it has actually filled up with quite a lot of water, but you can probably see like the condensation on the windows, like it's always damp, even that like I air the room out like quite often. So to clean this, I am going to use my Sillet Bang black mold remover. I'm going to spray it on. This is really quite potent, so even though it's freezing outside, I'm going to keep the window open, leave it to soak for a little bit, and then I'm going to come back and give it a really good scrub to get rid of it. Now I'm going to clean my light, which I know is so dusty because I can see the dust through the bottom of the light. So I'm going to give it a good wipe inside, but then also a good little hack, if you have a lampshade like this, is to use a lint roller. So I'm going to just roll around because there's just a tiny bit of dust on that, and then just try and get it off with this. Okay, so this has been soaking just while I've been doing the lamp, and as you can see, the mold is already like melting away. So now all I have to do is give it a quick wipe and it should be clean again. I'm so happy with how much cleaner the windows are. This product is really potent and I only use it once in a while, but it is incredible at removing black mold. So if you have it in your shower or your window, it really does work. Right, so that's it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. There were a few other things I wanted to clean, but I've literally run out of time. But I'm feeling so much better, and the before and afters are just incredible. I know my machines are gonna work better as well now. So yeah, anyway, thank you so much for watching. If there's anything else that you guys would normally deep clean, clean? I would love to know what they are in the comments below, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys!